Here's something you might not know about King Midas. Everybody knows the Golden Touch story, but he actually has another story that takes place after that. King Midas was asked to be a judge in a music competition between Apollo and a satyr. All the judges picked Apollo as the winner except King Midas. He picked the satyr as the winner. And Apollo didn't like that, so he told Midas, "Buddy, you must have the ears of an ass." And right on cue, Midas's ears transformed into donkey ears. Midas was embarrassed and didn't want people to know about this, so he kept the ears hidden. The only other person who knew about them was his personal barber, who was so desperate to talk about it, he went outside, dug a hole in the ground, and screamed into it, "The king has the ears of an ass!" and reburied it. Well, in that exact spot, a tree grew, which was later made into flutes, and when they were blown into, they played the song, "The king has the ears of an ass." Because, yeah, that's how science works. So everybody found out. Hey, I need a mythical character for this anime I'm working on. Okay, well, how about Shuten Doji? He's the ruler of the Oni, a powerful, grotesque creature with a face so scary it actually used to be a mask that freaked people out. Oh, okay. So a sexy anime girl. What? Sexy anime girl. That's what we'll do with it. But how did you get that from what I said? Hey, buddy, this is an anime, okay? We need sexy anime girl. Well, then let's use a different monster, okay? There's tons of Japanese monsters that transform into sexy women, and Shuten Doji is not one of them. So what I got from that was sexy women, Shuten Doji, one of them. Are you insane? Yes. Man, when did everybody get so sensitive and easily offended? I tell you, people were not like this back in the day. Be kind and peaceful to one another. The fuck did that guy just say? Hey, why did the Egyptian god Khonshu get called into HR? Because he kept mooning everybody. Okay, Satan, we need to talk. I cannot handle the temperature down here. It's driving me crazy. Well, this is hell, my friend. It's supposed to be like that. Oh, come on, bro! There's no way it's supposed to be this cold! Say what? I'm freezing my ass off, man, and I'm wearing 3 layers right now. This is inhumane! Are you from Florida? Yeah, how'd you know? So here's a mythical creature who looms over her enemies. The Taka-Onna from Japanese mythology. The name directly translates to tall woman. These creatures are created when a woman is too unattractive for any man to want to marry or sleep with. Their jealousy becomes so toxic it twists them into these creatures. Once they've taken this new monstrous form, they then go around harassing people and peeping through their windows. See, they do this because they're still bitter about the fact that they never got laid, so they want to go around ruining everyone else's chances at getting laid as well. Okay, incel. So yeah, guys, be careful which women you refuse to date, because then those women might become tall and irritating. Japan, what are we doing? Wisdom with Mimir. You aren't single because you're too nice. You're single because you don't know how to be social. Or you're ugly. One of the two. Fun fact. Do you know why we call our galaxy the Milky Way? Well, the answer is actually from Greek mythology. You see, when the legendary Heracles was just a baby, either Zeus or Athena, depending on the myth, decided that they should have him suck from Hera's teat because they knew that would give him divine strength. However, Hera didn't like Heracles very much, so they decided to do this while Hera was sleeping. Yeah, great plan. When Hera woke up and saw what was happening, she got pretty mad and thrust Heracles off her. But due to how suddenly this happened, this resulted in her teats spraying tons of her milk throughout the heavens and creating the Milky Way. So apparently all the secrets of the universe came from a woman's breasts. That's gotta be why guys stare at them all the time. Surely no other reason. How was Ravana defeated? Rama, avatar of the great god Vishnu, fired a divine arrow with the power of the gods directly into his heart and killed him. How was Duryodhana defeated? The Pandav brothers gathered every single ally they could find to wage a legendary war on their cousins, which claimed countless lives. How was Bhasmasur defeated?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Huh. Apparently nowadays people call the day I died Good Friday. Not sure where the word good comes into place there. I mean, I know the guy who came up with this didn't experience the crucifixion firsthand, but I was never under the impression it looked like a ton of fun. You think that's weird? They recently wrote a song about the night you were born, and it's called Silent Night. What's wrong with that? Was I making a lot of noise? Oh no, but a certain someone else was, because, you know, they were giving birth! Oh, and they were a virgin at the time. Yeah. Silent isn't the word me, Joseph, the innkeeper, the shepherds, the kings, or anyone within a 10-mile radius would have used to describe it. Hey, you know why Hercules never got kicked out of his home? Because he had a Hercules. Fun fact, did you know one of Hestia's sacred animals is a donkey? Would you like to know why? At one point in Greek mythology, Hestia was at a god party where she fell asleep, and then in walked the god Priapus. Priapus is the Greek god of penises, and he himself has one that can grow to be several feet long. Yeah, I'm not making that up. When Priapus saw the beautiful Hestia fast asleep at the party, he pulled a Zeus and decided he was going to force himself on her. However, a nearby donkey saw what he was trying to do before he could do it, and bleated so loudly it woke Hestia and alerted the other gods, who angrily chased Priapus out. Well, the gods prevented an assault. That's unusual for Greek myth. So to thank the donkey, Hestia made it one of her sacred animals. I think we could all use a buddy like this. Guess the best way to guard your ass is with another ass. Hey man, did you create any new mythical creatures for us? Oh, you bet I did. This first creature is called a kappa. It enjoys reaching into people's buttholes and ripping out their anuses. Oh my god, why? Why the butthole? Well, you know, just 'cause that's a really fun area for people to play with. And by the way, they also really enjoy the taste of cucumbers. Yeah, nice, long, thick cucumbers. Are you gay? Wow, hey, where'd you get that from? Well, it's just the way you talk about all this, you know? It really sounds like you're repressing something. Buddy, I am not gay, okay? I just went on a fishing trip like 6 years ago. You need to quit jumping to conclusions. Anyway, this next creature is called a shirime. It's a completely naked man who bends over and presents his ass to me. I mean, to people. Any people. Hey, in this Pokémon game, how do I get Magikarp to take me across the water? You need to teach it surf. Teach it surf? What does that mean? Basically, you're teaching it how to swim. It doesn't know how to swim? Not until you teach it. It's a fish. And you're a trainer, so train the thing. I used a rod to find this thing. It was in the water when I encountered it. Doesn't mean it knows how to swim. I really think it does. And that's why you're not a Pokémon master. Hey. What do you call a cow who becomes a Japanese warrior? A samurai. So here's a mythical creature who's a bit childish. The Tiyanak from Filipino mythology. See, what this creature likes to do is take the form of an innocent baby and cry out for help in the woods or something. And when people show up to try to help it, it takes its actual vampiric monster form and attacks them. Because no good deed goes unpunished. There are various stories as to where these creatures come from. Some say they're the souls of stillborn babies, some say they're the souls of unbaptized babies, some say they're the souls of aborted babies who want revenge on the people who aborted them, and some say they were never actually human and they're simply malevolent demons. Like most vampires, you can repel these things with garlic, but it is also said that the reason these creatures can't move on is because they were never given names. So if you give them a name, they can pass on. So I guess if you encounter a lone baby in the woods, try throwing garlic and random names at it and see what happens. I still think you're overreacting. Overreacting? Because of your negligence, multiple souls have escaped the underworld! They outsmarted me, okay? It could have happened to anybody. Really? Anybody would have chased after a tennis ball somebody threw in a random direction? Well, when you say it like that, why? Why did you chase after it? I don't know, I felt like I should. I wasn't ready for it. It caught me off guard. Then why did you do it again when some other guy picked it up and threw it? He said I was a good boy. Yo mama's so fat she ate the Wendigo. Yo mama's so ugly the Skinwalker refused to take her form. Yo mama's so fat the Mahaha can't find her tickle spot. Yo mama's so dumb she keeps telling the Cherokee warriors, hey, you've got something on your face. Yo mama's so annoying Pocahontas begged her father to kill her. Yo mama's so fat the Kalupalik drowned when it tried to kidnap her. Yo mama's so dumb Coyote thinks tricking her is beneath him. Hey, why did the Chinese goddess create humans? Because the world needed some newer life forms. Here's something you might not know about Hel, the goddess. Hel's actually got it pretty good in the underworld. She lives in a big mansion, she's got servants and all kinds of stuff. However, what's a little weird and questionable are the names of her servants and stuff. Her plate is named Hunger, her knife is named Famine, her bed is named Sick Bed, and her two servants are both named Lazy Walker. I don't know about you, but I'm sensing some major red flags here. The words hunger and famine are not suggestive of the most fulfilling dining experience. I wouldn't go anywhere near a bed named Sick Bed, let alone spend the night in it. Think I'd avoid that thing like the plague. Literally. And what the hell kind of douchey-ass parents did those two servants have? When you name your kids lazy, aren't you setting them up to fail?